Hi, my name is Melissa Zapataki, and I'm the Director of Community Health and Wellbeing here at St. Peter's Health Partners. So back in 2017, I was in a coworker's office and I happened to see a stack of flyers for our employee mammogram screening event. The people that I had known that had breast cancer, for example, my grandmother, um, they were all older. So it really wasn't in my mind. A light bulb went off and I thought to myself, hey, I just turned 40 2 months ago. I can do this. I can have my mammogram. So I scheduled the appointment and went in for the screening. The next phone call was a few days later, and it was a staff member from the breast center asking me to come in for a repeat mammogram. They saw some images on the mammogram that they wanted to just take a closer look at. So I came back in for a repeat mammogram and an ultrasound. And after that, the recommendation was to have a biopsy. I had a biopsy at the St. Peter's Breast Center, and I got those results from my primary care doctor, and said it looked like there was breast cancer. So after that, I was scheduled to see a breast surgeon, and it was recommended that I have a lumpectomy. So I met with one of our breast surgeons, Dr. Sarah Pizik. She wanted to have some additional tests on an MRI just to get a closer look. After that MRI, her recommendation was that I have a mastectomy, because I did have breast cancer. It was definitely scary. At the time, my children were 12 and 15, so still young, and that's really the first thing that I thought of is like, I've got to be around for them. As a mother, no one's going to love your children as much as a mother is going to love their children. And I wanted the cancer out. I had my mastectomy and reconstruction surgery in the beginning of April. How am I feeling now? Grateful. Grateful that I went to that screening. Grateful that I saw that flyer. I can say I'm cancer-free. I had cancer. I don't anymore. And it was because of that screening event. It was because I got screened and we caught it early. And I can say I'm cancer-free today. If one woman sees this, that's maybe on the fence, that maybe thinks, no one I know has breast cancer. No one in my family has breast cancer. I don't need a mammogram. You do. You do need to get screened. Early detection can save your life. It saved mine.
So as you saw in the video, mammograms are very important to get because breast cancer aggressively affects women over the age of 40, and although it is rare, it can affect men also over the age of 59. Mammograms have been shown to reduce risks of breast cancer, including death caused by it. According to Angela Tsai, MD, in the Organization of Memorial Care, since mammograms were introduced in the 1980s, there have been 30% fewer deaths from breast cancer. Extensive liabilities of breast cancer include age, genetics, and breast density, as stated by Tsai. Mammograms are one of the best and quickest ways to find out if you have breast cancer or not. According to Alexander J. Rothman, Peter Salabay, Carolyn Turvey, and Stephanie A. Fishkin in their journal published in Health Psychology, the underuse of mammography is shocking when considered that mammography is the most sensitive and reliable method of early detection. In the Breast Cancer Detection Demonstration Project, 42% detected breast cancers were found by mammography alone, compared with the 9% for clinical breast cancer examination. as reported by the authors. A mammogram may not seem fun, but it could easily save your life. According to MedStar Health in their blog, 6 reasons to get a mammogram and what to expect when you do. Mammograms can find breast cancer long before you or your doctor would be able to even feel the smallest lump in your breast. While self-examinations are important, you may not feel any changes until a sizable lump is formed. By the time that happens, breast cancer is already growing, it's already spreading, and it's already twice as hard to treat. While mammograms can't prevent breast cancer, they can detect it early when there are more treatment options. When breast cancer is detected while it's contained to the breast, the survival rate is 99%, as stated by MedStar Health. In the last few minutes, I've discussed how getting annual mammograms could potentially save your life. Let's review. Mammograms have been proven to reduce risks of breast cancer. They're one of the most sufficient ways to detect breast cancer. They may not be able to prevent cancer in the breast, but they can definitely help find breast cancer long before you'd even expect it. You should consider getting annual mammograms after the age of 40, as they may just save your life.